I got to Nepal with my teenage daughters shortly after the earthquake had hit. While so much of it was still standing and beautiful, the devastation was everywhere. Tent cities occupied blocks and blocks. Buildings that had stood for hundreds of years lay in rubble or uninhabitable. Women, children, and even men and boys are especially vulnerable at these times. We visited a shelter for children that had been rescued from trafficking called Racksha Nepal.
Racksha Nepal means in English protection Nepal. Raksha is in Nepali. So I founded this organization in 2004 to protect them who are in sexually exploited, sexually assault, rape victim, and prostitute women. Sex work is not legal, but according to our survey, there are 200,000 girls each selling their body for their livelihood and for their children all over the Nepal. So Racksha Nepal wants to protect them physically, mentally, psychologically, and economically. We are helping them to start financially, to start a business. So we are running many types of vocational training such as beauty parlor, tailoring, spa, and driving. Driving is not common in Nepal for ladies. Till date, we rehabilitate 1,623 women and 475 children in these 11 years.
Wow.
Marriage is all arranged.
Most of the arranged, but right now there are some love marriage also. But it is very hard to struggle with family because we are human being, so we need family. So it is very hard to convince the family, parents, and caste system. I hated caste system. We were upper caste, lower caste, untouchable caste. So.
Untouchable caste.
Untouchable caste also, yeah.
A lot of the slum children we saw yesterday were from that. You know, it's interesting because even in our history and in American history, it's not that long ago where it was the same problems for women, where women couldn't vote, where women couldn't own property, and I think it gives us a lot of hope that we can see societies change and evolve over time, but it's not always going to be that way. And with women, some of the women that we've met here, you know, Usha, you, I think those things are going to really start changing with some of the leadership in the country.
Yeah.
And we would love to know what we can do to support you in your efforts. What is it that you need here?
A strong network and solidarity for this. And you are here today as a solidarity. So this type of heart, this type of solidarity network we need.
With younger girls before they have to leave home and try to support themselves, that's going to be one of the best interventions. And getting them to stay in school and all of those things so they have other opportunities, right? With so much to learn and be exposed to, we have to decide what is really essential. There's no way to fit it all in. There's no way to experience it all. What's really going to matter to them when they're 30 or 50 years old? What is an education really for? I've come to the conclusion that it is to prepare us to make a contribution. Is the world truly a better place because we've passed through it? And I'm not talking about some great contribution someday, but right here, right now on the journey, as we gain along with our children the skills, the knowledge, the wisdom that come from travel and study and exposure to people, places, culture, traditions, and opportunities. We did a lot of listening, met the children and teenagers living there, heard some of their stories, some of their hopes and dreams. We were able to meet some amazing local leaders who have great ideas and solutions that they need to implement in their own countries. We saw those who refused to let tragedy define them. In fact, take it and grow from it and share and strengthen others because of it. The common greeting in Nepal is Namaste. It means the divinity in me bows to the divinity in you. I hope these experiences inspire my children to spend their energy on creating happiness and solutions instead of complaining about the problems in our world. Nepal is a heaven on earth. We experienced a culture so different from ours. Fell in love with people who had never heard of our God and got to learn all about theirs. Nepal changed us. We can't wait to go back.